Kamera tak join ke?
Secret ingredient for someone, I'll bet.
Lama tak main. Jadi game ni function tu macam lupa lah. Dia punya controller dia, setting controller tu dah lupa.
Hey, look there. At the base of the rack.
Tools. Bet you found another spot to tinker. Let's take a closer look.
Ya. Eh. Examine the tools.
Yeah, she was working on something here, all right. But where? Boomer?
Gotta finish this.
Boomer! What are you doing?
Dia raksasa.
Boomer, what did you do?
Never mind that now. Here they come.
Always say not to run off!
Whoa. Ni besar.
Leave Boomer alone, you walking scrappy!
Ni besar, ni besar.
Yeah! Good hit, Boomer! We did it!
He did it.
Okay, Boomer, what were you thinking? Those machines could have killed you.
Pressure valve. Check.
Boomer,
Boom discs. Check. Boomer!
Yang saya kutip tu apa?
Barang
Hey, Boomer.
untuk ubat.
Yes?
Ubat senjata.
Your sister was really worried
Kadang
about
untuk
you.
ubat.
Look, I know you must still be angry, but you can't run off into the desert like that.
I didn't run. And I'm not angry.
You're not.
No. Why would I be angry?
Because of our fight. Because you ran away.
I didn't run.
Well, you left me.
I'd never leave you. You're my sister. I had an idea, so I went to find the parts. See?
A weapon.
A
This is
weapon.
just the payload carrier. The real secret are the boom discs. Throw one at a machine, slice and dice, and then it comes back until you throw it enough times, and then it goes boom. At least it's supposed to. I can't get it to come back.
Here, let me see. That's why. Pin here's off. Just needs a little cable around here. Done. Here, Red. Give it a try.
No
We
way.
will try.
Try it on the big machine. This way.
It's like a big machine.
There she goes. So you really didn't leave because of our fight.
No,
But you left camp without telling me.
you were sleeping.
Why didn't you wake me?
You said you didn't want to talk until the morning.
Well, yeah, but I meant about... I didn't mean literally.
Ubat, kutip ubat.
Just fold
What
it.
about the big machine?
Let's wait for her.
Told you she'd be back. To the big machine.
How did you find your way to that old ruin?
I saw it when we left Camp Nowhere.
And you remembered how to get there?
Yep. No, this way.
Let's wait
Told
for
you
her.
she'd be back. To the big machine.
So what's this big machine we're after?
You'll see.
Kenapa dia tak nak jalan?
No, this way. Told
wait
you
for
she'd
her.
be back. To the big machine.
Yelah, jalanlah dulu. Nanti aku kejar lah.
It's just down there.
Jatuh.
Well, there's nothing here.
Just watch. Ta-da!
The vanishing drag. We'll hang out up here, Red. Show me your guns.
Macam mana? Wala aku lupa lah. Ah. Oh, you.
Throw a disc!
Mana? Silap. masuk dalam tanah kan. What the fuck, dia pecahkan. Sial. Terkesan tu. Wow. Sial, dia tembak. Sangkut, sangkut, sangkut. Apa tak ada baling? Apa tak ada baling? Iya, nak mati tu. Binatang tu dah ludah. Boom. Wow. Tak kena. Tak kena. Ya, dia nampak. Keras ni. Oh. Tolong, tolong, tolong. Tolong, tolong. 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 Tolong, nyawa tak ada. Sabarlah. Where going, where going. Apa tak, saya punya anak panah dah habis. Tu. Oh. Oh. Wow. Hilang, dia hilang. Oh. Tu. Wah! Mana dia? Nak mati lah. Sial. Come on. Tak kena. Sial. Tengok, the landing pun kena. Yang dua orang kawan ni duduk atas. Haram jadah tu.
That was awesome! Bursting sparks, flying metal, ba-boom!
You okay?
Ever since we left the claim, I figured I could just hammer it into her head to quit it with the explosions. Everything would be better.
And after your fight, you thought you lost her because you were too hard on her.
Turns out I was wrong about that too. She doesn't see the world like I do. Where I see a problem, she sees a way to blast through it. And I guess that's okay. I wouldn't have gotten her back without you, Red.
Boomer's lucky to have you. As for the weapon,
Keep it. As thanks. You ready to head home?
Dia suruh
I think
Dia
I
suruh
just got
pakai
a new
weapon tu.
idea for
Tapi aku tak pakai
prototype we can
weapon gampang.
With explosions?
Oh, you bet.
Yes! Bye, Red!
Mana tengok. Inventory. Okay, faham. Yo, dia sembah api tu. Aku lupa ada punya function. Ni tempat tadi.
Almost ready to go? Heard you helped Moreland and his crew out.
What if we buried them in the sand? Boom traps.
But then we might blow up everyone, not just the machines.
What are you two working on?
Red! We're making boom plans.
Ah, we struck a deal with Abaddon when we got back. Turns out this place is gonna need some security for all those machines out there. And when he heard how Boomer's invention helped you take down the Vanishing Dread, we convinced him we were right for the job. Now we just gotta figure out how we're gonna keep the machines away without blowing everyone sky high.
Not everyone. The flying ones are already in the sky.
Sounds like you both have a lot of work ahead of you.
And a place to call home.
Home of the Boomworks.
Yeah, we're gonna have to work on that name.
Took the rebel outpost down.
Remedies and brews to make life easy.
Only a
Next
matter
time
of
you're
time before they raid this dig site.
but realized it was running smooth. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use enough. And thanks to your handiwork, I got my hand.
I guess you found the right place.
Guess I did.
Has Tolland been giving the refugees?
Nah. His shop got closed down, not so. He cleared out of town. Took his goons with him. Good riddance.
The concession decree Ulvin wanted, what was it exactly?
Big old pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would have put all Ostrom claims in the... even though they're on Karja land. It would have stone and timber claims. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim. And since Ulvin had a stake in all those claims, it would have made him richer than a scrap. Not to mention Chainscrape would have become an Ostrom municipality. So he could have bought... He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that.
Hey, I'm looking for an Osram named Marsa. She might be working here in Chainscrape.
Marsa? Yeah, puts her back into her work. Not like the drunken louts. Why are you looking for her?
I met her brother out west. He asked me to return a family heirloom to her.
Huh. I didn't know Marsa had a brother. Anyway, last I heard she was doing a job out by those old Karja signal tower, northeast of here.
Thanks.
Ostrom family squabbles ain't pretty.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra.
Anytime, Flamehead.
I've heard they got lights floating up so high.
Done already, huh?
Eyes up here, sister!
Ada apa sana? Aku lupa lah cara dia nak scan. mana nak scan, aku lupa lah dia punya button.
It's always good to have extra. Petra said Porgov's sister should be working around here. I have a feeling she won't be thrilled to hear from her brother. But at least she'll get a... Marsa?
Yeah? What's it? Oh, the Norman. How do you know my name?
Met your brother, Porgov, out west. He asked me to give you this.
My mom's lockbox. That miserable chuff stole this from me. By the forge, he broke the lock too.
Actually, that was from a rock breaker.
Oh, so he's dead then?
No. After he saw what was inside, he wanted you to have it.
No. Then I guess guilt finally caught up with him. Let's see here. A jewel. Surprised he didn't pocket it for himself. And a letter. It's from my mom. Her last wish was that I make amends with Porgov. That doesn't make sense. Porgov caused her, all the family, so much grief. Always running off to chase easy shards instead of helping Dad at the forge. Why would I want him back in my life?
If Porgov read that letter, then maybe he wants to make amends too. He also asked me to tell you that he remembers the flying keg.
When we were kids, we used to grab a metal panel and slide down this big hill. But one day, Porgov got the idea to use an old keg. He climbed inside and off he went. Only, he didn't stop at the bottom of the hill. That keg kept rolling with Porgov still inside, right off a ledge. You'd think the keg sprouted wings the way it soared. Then splash, right into the lake. Thought he drowned for sure. But he lugged himself out onto the shore and shouted, "Again!"
Sounds like a good memory.
Think that might be the only time I can remember us not fighting. Just lying there by the lake, laughing till it hurt to breathe. When you met my brother, did he look okay?
As well as you can expect for someone out in the middle of the desert. You could see for yourself.
Nah. I mean, I heard some folks are headed out that way, but I don't know. I'll think about it. Thank you for bringing me this. Here, for your trouble.
If you decide to go, you'll find your brother at a place called Camp Nowhere.
Of course he'd end up nowhere.
Macam mana nak scan aku lupa lah dia punya point button. Okay, kita sambung main mission lah. Kita sambung main mission. So kita kena tunggang satu haiwan, okey? Bermakna kena cari seekor. Satu ekor. Ekor binatang. Sudah salah jalan.
At least I know where that flight recorder is if I need it.
Your blade be bright. Good day, Outlander.
Sebab kita perlukan satu tunggangan supaya cepat berjalan. Okay, korang tengok saya pergi tunggang Bristol bag Salah Salah button. Ya. Nampak tak? Binatang tu tengah cari-cari saya. Nampak tak? Dia datang. So kena menyorok, okey? Dia sedar. Dia nampak. Nampak benda ni. Oh, kena tekan button.
Machine saw me.
Better get down. This isn't a place for a machine. Pain subsiding.
Laju. Sakit. Keropokku. Tak kena. Tak boleh lari. Oh, terleputus. Punya apa? Benda ni. Okay, jom. Cliff Watch.
Did the wilds treat you well, Outlander? Guess it's a relationship.
Outlander.
We're stuck on guard yet.
Keep your plate
Have a
right.
moment of your time? I'm Ikuta. You're Aloy, right? I heard how you drove Regala from the cool route. I thought maybe you could help me, and the village. And the forest in the west, our people have always found good salvage from shell walkers and clamberjaw piles, but now, killer machines stalk the area. Claw striders, for certain. And I've heard rumors of something worse. In years past, I would have asked Marshal Chikata to help me clear out the threat, but he was killed at Barren Light. Now I'm alone, and there aren't enough seasoned soldiers here to help. What do you say? You up for a hunt?
I just might be.
Strange. Chikata used to use those same words in the same way. A good omen, I suppose. All right, meet me at the edge of the forest west of here. We'll hunt together. I'll be glad for the company.
Jauh lagi ya perjalanan.
Just late until you respected Outlander.
Sekejap kita tengok apa ada.
What are you looking for today?
Silap.
Can you fell Regala? Can you fell Regala?
A rush of air.
Aloy? Well, I forgot to mention, the last time I visited the Hidden Emperor, I grabbed a pint with the old storyteller. What's his name?
Stemmer?
Yeah. He was going on about some kind of doodad he saw down in the ruins. Maybe you could help him get it?
I'll see what I can do next time I'm out that way.
Macam mana nak scan aku lupa lah dia punya ni. Saya lupa dia punya ni. Okay.
Just normal. The signal must be coming from that tall neck. Land settlement. Looks abandoned. But high enough to get me on that tall neck. I can find a way to the top.
Cuba lah. Macam mana nak naik atas? Mesti ada cara dia.
Land settlement. Looks abandoned. But high enough to get me on that tall neck. I can find a way to the top.
Mendu. Oh, sakit. Puyuh. Masalah benda tak nampak. Ramai. Okay, sekarang kita fikir macam mana nak naik atas. Macam mana ya? Dia tak ada tangga. Macam mana? Tak boleh ya? What the fuck? Macam dia tak sambut. Oh, gampang lagi ni. Sepatutnya boleh sambut kot. Kan boleh. Kambing.
There we go.
Lepas tu? Okay, and then kita tengok thread apa Ziraf tadi. Okay, nice.
This might be high enough to jump on that tall neck.
So tallneck dia sebelah sana. Macam mana nak pergi seberang?
Going down.
Tak boleh climb. Tak boleh climb. Ke nak kena tempat lebih tinggi? Macam mana nak pergi seberang? Tengah fikir.
This will be in my stash when I need it.
Allah, jatuh. Jatuh pula. So saya buang masa kat sini je. Haram tu. Tornado ada sana. Tetapi dia punya track tu nak tahu. Sebab tornado tu akan lalu sini.
No way to climb to the top. I'll have to find a platform that's high enough to reach its head directly. There's gotta be a way to reach higher ground somewhere.
Oh, dia nampak aku. Ya, mana pun ni. Tak pernah tengok. Monyet. Haiwan monyet ah. Tak kena. Haram tu.
Where was I? Finding higher ground. Okay. I need to get up to top that tarmac.
Pergi ke top. Dah malam, tak nampak.
There has to be something that can help me climb higher. A ladder.
Dah sampai.
And where do you... All right. I should be able to find a spot to jump into that tunnel.
Yes. Yes.
That's better.
Yay. Kena pakai IQ, otak. Macam mana nak settle. So kita dah boleh buka map. Tekan. Dui.
Trees as tall as towers. Standing in circles.
Kita naik lembu tadi, seladang tadi.
Coordinates the guy gave me for Demeter are close. What happened here? There's lights in that one. Oh, damn. Oh. Hold your fire! I'm not here to fight!
The barbarian's pinned down. Move in!
Okay, whoever these people are, it looks like we're not gonna be friends. I need to get past these hostels and into the ruins.
She's in the smoke! Cover them!
Oh ya Allah.
Kill her! Take her off now!
Nah, headshot aku bagi badan ke.
I better get to Demeter fast in case there's more of them. According to Gaia, should be somewhere in those ruins.
Someone to oh. Koordinat.
Looks like some sort of old office complex.
Greenhouse. Fellow Automated Solutions industry-leading biotech research.
No flower. Demeter should be right beyond that door. Those vines are blocking the way. Unless I can cut through them, I'm gonna need to find another way in. Room with no way out. Great. At least there's a console. A log.
Just got off the line with U.S. Robot Command. Time's running out. Didn't have the heart to tell Harris that our cure might be worse than the disease. Even if adamantine wreath works, we still have to prove we can curtail the trailing plants efficiently. But Cobble's team is working on it over at Test Station Ivy. He'll come through. He has to.
Adamantine wreath. Another secret project. Well, they made the metal flowers here and the vines, so maybe I can find a way to destroy them. If I can find Test Station Ivy. How do I get out of here? There we go. Great. These guys again. Whoever they are, they want me dead. I better be careful. Those soldiers out quietly.
There's a barbarian in the compound. She got past the lookouts. Find her, kill her, and bring her head to the lieutenant.
Understood.
I guess diplomacy's off the table.
How can any knowledge be found?
When we return to the Great Delta,
I knew it!
Tak kena.
For the ancestors! I'll stop you!
Oh lah, dia tak kena.
Protect the side! Kill her!
I really wish these people would have talked to me instead of trying to kill me.
Macam Assassin's Creed ya, yeah.
Oh no, I need to find a way out of this courtyard.
Silent killer, silent killer. Barulah mencabar silent killer.
That door looks promising.
Mafi kan.
I submit. Do as you will.
I didn't want to fight your friends out there. They attacked me.
If by death alone I can atone our trespass.
I'm not gonna kill you, okay? I just want to figure out what's going on. Where did you get that focus?
Tapi ni lagi gane aku tengok tembus tumbuh pedang.
I'm of the chosen people. The Quen. The ancestors left the power of the focus to us alone. The eye that reveals
Grafik lawa kan, Mafi kan. Grafik game ni lawa.
The legacy? The truth. Now, it is in the darkness and the lost places. Among the ancient ashes and the bones of the before that it lies waiting. Now, as a diviner, it is my task to seek it out for the good of my people.
You're looking for data.
Itu kalau apa tengok 1080 Mafi. Wah.
What's your name?
Cantik tu gambar.
Second diviner of the Eastern Expedition.
I'm Aloy. Why don't we start again?
Ni kena
I've
banyak.
never heard of the Quen.
Game ni
Our
banyak
lands lie
bersembang.
across the Great Ocean. We haven't been here before.
So why come?
Our homeland has been terrible storms and blistering droughts. The crops are failing. The people are
Berbala
starving.
fi. Tengah tengok kan betul. Aku pun tengah check juga. Dan saja tengok kat handphone kan. Nampak lah lawa.
So far that knowledge has eluded us.
Kalau siapa jenis handphone baru kan, lagi dia punya screen dia cantik.
So, your people call this place Landfall?
No. Landfall is where to the west, in the shadows of the sunken city by the...
You mean San
Dia aku skip aku baca agak tapi
You're well versed in the
baca
ways.
laju.
It was a place of great importance. We had hoped to learn their secrets there, but so far that... Even so, the data we discovered there has led us to
To find something that can save your crops and your people.
Yes.
Yes.
If the...
So you said your ancestors left your tribe that...
Yes. 13 diviners have possessed this one since it was discovered among the ruins in our... I have their honored names committed.
So you have one, but none of the soldiers out there did.
We each have a role to play. No, it is the diviner's purpose. Interpret the wisdom of our ancestors so that no one but the diviners know how to... Not even the imperial family.
So how many diviner...
At Landfall,
Diviner.
a small group. Back at home, a few dozen more. That's a guess. Only the overseers know for sure.
So you call data from the ancient past the...
Yes. All that is not lost or forbidden.
What does that mean?
All that we are capable of reading, and that which...
Okay, not sure I get it.
The greatest secrets are the ones that improve how to tend our crops, how to hold...
Technology.
That is what I seek here. Technology that can help my people back home.
Faham.
Those soldiers, they opened fire on me without warning. Why?
It is the duty of the Quen to seek out the legacy and defend it from the ignorant and... Not that you seem... Back home, other tribes only mean us harm, and we were...
Does that come from your legacy?
The legacy, but... I hope time and the wisdom of our ancestors will guide...
Yeah.
Fun
I'm looking for a
entities
place in
full.
this facility called Test Station Ivy. Have you found any data that mentions it?
No. But I did find something that looks like a map. But it was unreadable. Lost.
Maybe I can make some sense of it.
There.
There's a lot of files here.
I've been through all of them. Look in the GH facility section. Like I said, a lost file.
You can't see the map? It's okay. Looks like your focus is an early model.
Tak ada
The
apa,
operating
Wafi. Tak
system
ada
won't
apa,
be able to
Wafi.
read any files created after the mid-2050s.
Kau tengok aku kamera, nampak aku gelak-gelak, senyum. Aduh. Tak ada apa. Aku bersembang dengan orang.
You can see what is lost and forbidden.
Not lost, not forbidden, just a newer format.
New format.
There. That's where I need to go.
Aku ingat kau tak perasan, Wafi. Aduh, kau perasan
A week trying to get deeper into the complex. The way has been blocked by rubble.
What about this tunnel? It looks like it unlocks from here.
No. I thought these might be some kind of access controls, but I couldn't read enough data to make them work.
Let's try with my focus, okay?
I believe these consoles were meant to be operated in unison, but I'm not sure.
Okay, here we go.
Following your lead. The ancestors have shown us the way.
Come on, let's go.
You want me to come with you?
It took both of us to open up that tunnel, didn't it?
Wafi jangan. Aduh, jatuh. Kau boleh agak Wafi. This sebab tu lah kau adalah my wingman. Kau faham kita punya brothers tu. Tengok Wafi. Senyum-senyum tu macam cuek lah. Ni kenapa senyum ni mesti ada benda. So, thank you korang memahami.
It's like they enjoyed it. Most of my people aren't like that, I promise.
Better stand back.
Well, that was loud. There has to be a way out of here.
Mana? Ni jalan mati.
What's that thing in the wall?
Mana boleh jalan? Aku kenal Han dari zaman sekolah Fi. Apa-apa update kita. Betul. Kau tengok mimik muka aku, kau dah tahu kan. So easy. Ya, aku nak tukar position.
There has to be a way out of here.
Mana ada jalan keluar? Oh ni.
Through here. Apa-apa update kita kena tahu. Itu namanya Blood Brothers. Panjang pula. According to the map, the exit should be this way. Feels like a tomb down here. Ya. Dalam list buka puasa ni gampang lah Mami. So nice lah, kau cepat tangkap kan, cepat faham. Boleh cepat faham and boleh agak. Nampak tak? Dapat keluar dah. Apa tu?
That can't be good. They fly to and from the complex several times a day. Only the ancestors know why.
Well, the ancestors are dead, Alva.
Of course.
Not good.
How else could they be ancestors?
Looks like we have more pressing concerns. Follow my lead.
Bela-bela grafik. Bela-bela ada lah. Wingman. My wingman, bakal teman. Silap pasal lampu ni.
We can fight them, or try to sneak past. Good call.
Not much point to using acid here.
Kau tak kena.
They're done. We should get going.
Shh, diam.
Long legs. I can override them with the data I got from the cauldrons.
We have no choice.
Tak kena. Ambil kau. Woo! Woo! Yeah, thank you. Thank you, mama. Nasib baik ada orang bantu. Let's go.
A vent. I think I can pull it open.
This way.
Gotta get closer. Try again. Got it.
I'm right behind you. The entrance to the complex. Looks like it's locked off.
Cepat. Cepat. Mesin. Mana jalan?
Maybe we can get through that hatch on the ground. It looks like the one we used at the first station. There's consoles up here too!
I'll get to them. You stay put. I'll see what I can find. Locked. There has to be another way to reach those consoles.
Kena cari jalan lain.
Gonna need a data key for this lock. What are those things on the walls? Igniter on my spear should do the trick.
Aloy, would you mind warning me next time you decide to, blow up a wall?
I'll, try. Those rails on the floor
Mana ada
lead
bateri
into the
sini?
walls.
Key modul. Mana nak cari key modul?
I think I can move these things.
Mana?
Is there some kind of storage in the walls?
Move this thing benda. Oh.
There we go. Huh. There's some space back there. Aha. This should help. If you can hop on top of it, I can get you to those consoles.
Exactly.
Eh?
Hold it there. Let me just... I jumped on top.
Hold on.
That's good. Jumping over. Made it. I'm at the console. Wait. There's data here. A lot. But it's blocked. Something's restricting access. If I can't get past it, my mission here is doomed.
Alpha, I'll help. If I can, okay? But first we have to get out of here.
Right.
Member tu pun lambat ah.
Let's see.
Buka je lah.
I'm unlocking a storage unit.
Banyak cakap.
There should be a power cell inside. Then you need to find a way into the generator room.
Nak masuk
Okay,
generator
I'm on
room
it.
pula.
I gotta move this. I found the energy cell.
Mana? Oh ni.
Okay. That brought power back to the doors. You can reach me now.
On my way.
Macam mana? Oh, pintu tadi.
Okay. We need to operate both consoles simultaneously to open the hatch.
I'll get to the other console. You stay here.
Macam mana nak masuk sana? Alah. Ah, macam mana aku dah pergi sana?
I need to get to that other console.
Takkan kau nak terbang ke? Mana boleh terbang? Mana boleh panjat? Nak tarik ni pun tak boleh.
Supplies.
Macam mana ni? Oh, ikut sini lah. Ikut sini lah.
Ready when you are.
Aduh.
Okay, you ready? On 2. 1, 2.
Commencing advancing reach vulnerability test scenario 12C15.
Okay, that's where we need to go.
Magnetic field engaged. Initiating biomass conversion process.
No. How do I shut this thing off?
Udah.
What is this?
That's how the world ended.
Test complete. Advancing read structural integrity uncompromised.
What did we just see?
Alva. Let's meet below. I'm gonna share a file with you, okay?
Test log. I think it's Tuesday. The 2nd? Who cares? I'll say this for the end of the world. It's jam-packed with irony. We developed biomass conversion here. Infinite food for infinite machines. And now we're racing against time to find something to give them indigestion. Well, it works. War machines won't be able to eat the reeds. But can we deploy them in time? God, I hope so.
I don't understand.
Your ancestors? They were wiped out. Your legacy didn't tell you that?
The time of ashes. Most of the data about that is lost or forbidden.
Oh, forbidden.
Well, they created machines that consumed all life. You just saw how. It's a miracle anything survived.
I don't want to know this.
Wafi, kau join tak? Kau dah bagi nama dah kan? Berbuka puasa.
Not forbidden knowledge of their sins. I need to find something that helps, something to bring back. The overseers will punish me. Or even worse, people will die. Do you understand?
My family, my sister. I never was 14.
Already you can see her bones. They will starve.
Alva. I get it. I do.
Oh.
It's hard to explain. But you and I are working toward the same goal.
Yeah, betul.
And if I succeed, your people
want it in end data.
Things will just... They will get better.
But even if I believe you, my people won't. I need to bring something back.
Okay. Then we'll go to test station Ivy. And if I can find a way to kill those vines, then I will have access to the data core. What I need is in there. I'm pretty sure that if I take it, it will unblock access to all the data that this place has. And that will give you something to bring home.
I'm not sure I understand. But
pergi tandas je ah. Baik cakap bagi ni.
A diviner must persevere. Go on. I'll follow.
We need to keep moving. Test Station Ivy can't be far off.
Enter the tunnel. Mana? Oh, bawah.
Another maze. The road to truth is never a straight line.
So the metal flowers, what Medusa referred to as adamantine.
They were supposed to stop the destruction that caused the Time of Ashes?
Looks like it. There's something went wrong.
So, I never asked. Are you from around here?
No, I'm not. I spent most of my life in a place far east.
Oh, we both traveled a long way then.
This is it. Okay. Let's find a way to get into the proving ground. That complex should be test station ready.
Well, let's hope it holds the answers we see. It's so still.
Yeah. Keep your guard up.
Whoa! Into battle!
It's one of those machines!
It can turn invisible!
We're gonna have to
Kelawar, oi.
get into the test station.
Yes! Here's ammunition!
Oh. Dia main kasar, dia main kasar, dia main kasar. Macam warna purple tu dia bahagian lemah dia. Tak kena. Aduh. Kena lagi. Laju sial binatang tu. Yes, nice. Pecah.
That was amazing.
Nice.
Terrifying, but amazing.
Well, you helped. We should be able to get into Test Station Ivy now. There has to be some data here on the adamantine wreath we can use.
I trust her focus will see what mine cannot. Oh, that's interesting.
Find something?
The 4th test station. Willow.
This console's still operational.
It looks like it's underwater.
Another log.
We're done in every way. The wreaths work. And Carvel came through. A way to destroy them. Downloading a coded key into the deployment shell triggers an enzyme that causes the wreaths to eat themselves from within. But it's too late. The latest projections from U.S. Robot Command have swarm reproduction, outpacing our ability to drop the shells by 375%. Not even close.
I can't leave here until I find what I need.
I deserve it for what I made here. This will be my last log before evacuation.
Test station EV. Mana station test ah?
So all their efforts were in vain. They ran out of time.
At least we have the software module they created. It should get rid of the vines produced by the metal flowers. I need a workbench to load the module onto my spear.
There's one back at our camp. The map showed a path leading back there past the next room.
Oh, baru lock lah.
That must be the 4th testing station we saw on the map.
Looks like it's been flooded for a while. In here. We'll have to climb up.
Right behind you!
We can use the line to get down.
Right. Easy. Made it. But we better make haste. After we encountered...
Upgrade speed. Upgrade apa? Spear ke apa? Oh ni. One culture stores. What you can use to dissolve metal.
Barbarians are... Now what?
Now, we get to that data core.
As I was saying, I still can't believe you took on all these soldiers by yourself. But we better make haste. After we encountered barbarians, our lieutenant called for reinforcements. They could be here any time.
Right. Let's hope this new module works. It's blooming. Let's see if the software works.
Silence. They're falling apart.
Door's clear now.
The data core looks intact.
Time to bring Demeter home. Demeter? It's time to go home. To Gaia.
The seed of life. Yes.
Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Demeter's subordinate function to original code.
What did you do? I've never seen my focus glitch like that.
I found a special type of data. It's something you can't read. But it kept a tight grip on the data core. But now you should have access to the central server. All of it. Should give you something to bring home.
You were right. Hundreds of archives. Almost all of it relating to agriculture. It would take us years to get through all of this. But we don't have that kind of time. What you said before about...
What the fuck? Terkejut aku.
Alba! Hold your fire! By the word of the ancestors, you must stop. Come. Look at who you fired on.
That barbarian killed our soldiers!
Only those who fired blindly. She is no barbarian. She gave me the data we need. Come, look at her. Can't you see? Elizabeth Sobek stands before you. An ancestor reborn.
Diviner. We should bring the ancestor back.
It is we who follow their word, Commander, not the other way around. My apologies, Dr. Sobek. Our people's faith is strong, but there are those who are not as familiar with the legacy as they should be.
You heard the diviner. The data has been found. You two, with me. The rest of you, meet us back at the beach for return to landfall.
can't talk long. They will have many questions.
So do I. Your people know a lot about the past. And about Sobek, I guess, but they're...
Please, I must know. What you said before about working towards the same goal, how long will it take?
I don't know. A few months?
Then you are my family's best hope. Let nothing get in your way. You have opened my eyes to many things, and for that, I thank you. But now you must go.
Will I see you again?
Soon we return to Legacy's landfall. It might be dangerous for you to go there.
Well, tell me how to reach it, just in case.
We made landfall on the northeast edge of the sunken city. The currents around the archipelago are vicious, and the only approach is from the south. And it is guarded. Only attempt to go there if you must.
Diviner! What's the delay?
Please, go. If you attempt to stay here any longer, they may want to take you with us, and that won't go well for anyone.
Huh?
I better do as Alpha says. I need to get Demeter back to Gaia anyway. But I might want to explore the area before I make the trek back to base. And now I can use the vine cutter on those other metal flowers I found earlier. I can catch my breath here. First the frost breath, then the snow.
It is good to see you again, Aloy. I see you have recovered Demeter. With the acquisition of Ether, Poseidon, and Demeter, my heuristic processing density has expanded greatly. I should now be able to absorb Hephaestus, and fortunately, we have made progress on a plan to capture it. With Varl's encouragement, Beta analyzed all available information on Hephaestus. Its expansion has been rampant. It is too large to be beamcast, and the kernel you have been using could never hold it. Therefore, it must be contained in a location with a direct physical connection to me. A place with 2 data cores.
2 cores? Where would we find a place like that?
Gemini.
An abandoned cauldron in the desert west of here. Seismic activity disrupted the original construction. 2 data cores were built as a result.
I've been there. The Tanakh marked the entrance as some kind of ritual ground. We'll have to bring you there by hand.
I have devised a blueprint for a suitable, albeit unwieldy, transport rig. It will require 2 people to carry it to Gemini.
I can help.
Once I am installed on the first core, I will call down Hephaestus on the other, trapping it. I will then initiate the merge. However, in order to construct the rig, I will need considerable help.
Can you build it? I suppose I could, but it's not gonna work. The Zeniths will find you. Minerva won't be able to conceal your location.
That is correct. Absorbing Hephaestus will create a significant power surge, easily detected by anyone capable of noticing.
But what if there were multiple power surges? To fake out the Zeniths? If Erend, Zoe, and Katalo spread out to the other cauldrons and create their own surges, would those conceal the one at Gemini?
Analyzing. Such a tactic might be effective. With Beta's help, we should be able to build a set of handheld pulse generators.
I told you it's not gonna work. I did a test. Hephaestus has written Alpha clearance out of its access module. You'll never be able to capture it. Then we need a higher level of clearance. There is no higher... Ted Pharaoh's Omega clearance. The one he used to purge the Apollo database and kill the Alphas. But to get it, you would have to find Thebes. The private bunker he retreated to when the world ended, and nobody knows where that is, not even the Zeniths. Their only intel was that it was somewhere in San Francisco. That might be all I need. Alva, the Quen diviner I met, said her people had set up a base at Landfall. They were searching for data in San Francisco from there. She might be able to help. So I guess I'm headed all the way west. While I'm gone, will you be able to build the rig and the pulse generators? I'll try.
I'll make sure she has what she needs.
Alva said the Quen have a ferry on the coast that they use to get to the ruins of San Francisco. That's where I need to go.
Aloy, I have managed to unlock an additional room near the servers.
Understood. Hey, Gaia.
Welcome back, Aloy.
Beta's convinced we won't be able to capture Hephaestus. With that added, do you really think she'll be able to build the rig and pulse?
It may take some coaxing.
I don't get her, Gaia. She's so quick to assume she's nothing like what I thought. I guess it'll be best if she stays here when we go to Gem. All this data I've picked up in ancient... I guess I never really thought that other people would be...
Based on my observations, your companions, Erend has asked on numerous occasions about birthday parties. He appears perplexed by the tradition as it conflicts with the Oseram tradition of... He also suggested we host a party for you. That is what I...
Is Katalo getting along with it?
Yes, though he appears to be collating data and significant battles to aid in the creation of a war map of Operation Enduring Victory. I believe he aims to study the tactics of old world warfare.
I'd be interested in seeing that.
It appears to be a private pastime for him. He has repeatedly declined my offers to assist his research.
So now that you have Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon, how's the biosphere looking?
In the local region, conditions have improved. Superstorms have subsided. And soil conditions, these improvements will for a few additions.
Well, with luck, then you'll be able to fix the biosphere for...
Correct. I will be able to design and produce robotic aids to reverse the environmental damage that has accumulated.
So our plan to capture Hephaestus. Let's go.
As you wish. We now know that Hephaestus will not respond, which is why you will need to procure Ted Pharaoh's Omega clear.
Right. From his purse.
While you are gone, I will assist Beta in building the When we get to Gemini, I will need to be installed on one of the The second core is for Hephaestus. Using Omega clear.
And then you'll be able to absorb...
Not quite. You will need to manually...
How long?
There are calculations I still must...
And during that time, the others will create a distraction for us using the pulse generator.
Correct. They will each take position at a cauldron door and fire off their device. The energy surge should...
And then we'll have everything we need to defeat the Zeniths. So... There's something I've been wondering. How could Ted Faro create a clearance level higher? Elizabeth made sure he wouldn't interfere with the project.
It is plausible he tasked his own engineers with creating a back door to the Zero Dawn system. Without Elizabeth, my predecessor did not until he activated it to purge. It is, in effect, a blind spot. And fortunately, thanks to... we know where Omega clearance may be procured.
Right. Somewhere in San Francisco. So the facility... It's where they created the biomass conversion system. Did Elizabeth know they were working on...
It is likely she was though her focus...
That makes sense. If they've been able to deploy it against the Pharaoh Plague...
Using the data I ran several simulations. In all scenarios, deactivate the wreath before...
So Zero Dawn really was... There was a lot of data in the greenhouse facility about agri... Do you think it'll help the Quen fix their...
I will run complete. The data contains information about which may be beneficial to the tribe in the long...
But new crops aren't going to save the world?
It is.
So Gemini has 2 data cores. I've never seen a call, but you mentioned something about seismic...
When my predecessor attacked, construction was disrupted. The data core had already been built. So, a second core was built. However...
Lucky for us.
No. Though they did...
I should be going.
Goodbye.
Rainforest so big the old ones called it the lungs of the planet?
That sounds lovely.
What's this I hear about you going west?
Turns out we need one last thing before we can grab...
Because it would have been too easy.
I found out who's running the Sons of Prometheus. Oh
no. She was one of them. First female tinker in the claim. But when her family got killed in the Red Raids, I thought she was dead, though.
Well, she's not. And she wants revenge against the we have to find out where she's operating from.
I haven't had any luck finding someone with a focus, so I'll be scouting out Baron.
I'll keep tracking her lackeys.
We'll find her. We have to.
Bet you're used to that focus by now.
Well, I can hit machines in their weak point. I wish all the other data was as easy. To be honest, it's hard to understand half. And then the other half reminds me, well, this isn't which is kind of what I do. But hey, that just means I gotta study harder.
Just give it time. You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me someone to look, and she found the mother of all fort. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for point. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to what?
Anything happen?
Zoe asked us to help her bring more not for eating, apparently. Yeah, if you ask me, place is fine as it is. You know, metal might be plain, but it's nothing wrong with that.
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she think. Actually, I played strike. I had to fill in most of the conversation, but I'm still...
Glad to hear it. I need to get going.
I think I know the answer, but... Gaia mentioned this other tribe you found? The Quen?
I can handle them. In the meantime, Varl...
Take care of yourself.
Aloy, I hear you're going further west,
Do you know anything about...
Only hearsay. The Utaru tell They call it the Isle of Spy. It is said the Old Ones built towers so they could live far away from the Earth, as if they didn't want to be reminded that they'd one...
Sounds like something Ted Faro would do. How much have you read on Ted Faro?
Enough to wonder how a man who worked so could let greed and pride for one's spirit to diminish in such a way. I'm not sure if I should hate him or pity him.
It looked like you were working on something over there.
With Gaia now growing in strength, even if some people think I should...
Already said I was...
Your friend thought it'd be a good idea. Land gods with new machines.
It wasn't.
The land gods have taken care of our people for generations. They are not some broken toy, even if they are just machine, to abandon them in their time of...
I'm sure...
He does now. I had to get...
You know I can hear you guys, right?
You ever play that board game Aaron set up?
I was hoping it'd distract him enough to spare us that... No such luck.
You and Varl doing okay?
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break, but then who'd look after it?
There's always Katala.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with... Thought it might help her feel more... Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead. She would not be... Patience reaps the best harvest.
Any progress with your plan for the land gods?
It is. But Gaia warned me that because the land gods are linked together in a... The code must be delivered to... Most are in Plainsong, but in recent years, 3 of them wandered off.
We have to find them?
No. We know where they are. But so, wandered into a lake and sank. And T broke down amidst a herd of machines.
Okay. Tell you what. You go to Plainsong. I'll take care of So, T, and Do. I'll need their locations, plus the reboot code.
I'm sending the data to you now. My people made shrines near where each land god falls. When you see them, you'll know you're and once again, thanks.
We're not gonna let your people starve, Zoe. Well, I should get going. Hopefully I can bring back after that.
We'll be ready.
Aloy, you're here. Did you meet with the...
Not yet.
After all the trouble you went through, seems unfair you...
They think I'm Sobek, or they won't hurt me, but...
If you say so.
You better not be slacking off on your studies while I'm gone.
And risk Zoe coming... In fact, I've been reading about Ted Faro. How he destroyed the world and crawled into a hole.
He definitely was a piece. So, you and Zoe got into... Should have known better than to suggest to fest new land gods to replace...
The last thing I wanted to do was this... But I was more like you, you know? To see him...
Yeah, I guess I led you into...
Not your fault.
Looks like things between you and Zoe are better now.
I suffered through a few hours of glaring silence. How do people do this? How do I know if the next thing I say won't... What if an apology is...
You give her a stuffed animal?
You're the worst. You know that?
What makes you think I know anything about any of this? You're on your own.
Abandoning me again, huh? Well, if she kills me next time, it's on you.
Well, Beta and Gaia built the rig. Can you get everyone ready for the...
Of course.
What is it?
Nothing. It's just that we'll get Gaia, and she'll... No more zeniths, no more derangement. I welcome it. I wonder how the Nora will react.
Let's just focus on...
You're right. We've got...
If I get Omega clearance, and then we grab Hephaestus, we might finally have the advantage over the...
Can't wait to see their faces as they stared up.
Better them than us. I'll be in touch if I need anything.
We'll be ready. Everyone's been briefed on the pulse generators as...
Good. like I can open that door now. Gaia, what was this room for?
This was intended to be a recreational room for Control Center operatives. I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
Got a minute?
As many as you need.
I have to travel beyond the western coast.
To the ruins, shrouded in fog.
Yes, and I'm looking for a tribe, the Quen. I encountered them once before. I was hoping the Tanakh...
Hikaru sent out a patrol or two, but I don't recall them reporting back. We've had more pressing concerns, as you know. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
There is something I've been meaning. It's personal. If you have a moment to spare.
You said you were training...
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your... They are faster and more... How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not...
I would not wish to face...
I'm with you there. Must be strange.
I can see their strengths and weaknesses. Simply to think that such a tiny object might be the...
What do you think of this place?
It's an efficient center of operation, though it could use some more.
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was...
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's...
That would defeat the
Found anything interesting during your training?
Gaia told me where to find data on how wars were... I knew the Ten fought against machines, much as we do now. But it seems they were among... Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of... As they vied for... At least the Tanakh have the courage to put their lives on the line.
There is nobility in that.
Yes, of course. Hikaru would have it so as well.
Getting ether out of the grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that it covered is now black.
Anything else you've been looking at with that folk?
Gaia showed me the... I am no chaplain, but I'd be...
What is it?
The old ones believed one could hear if you carried the carcass. They called...
That's, I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance?
Briefly. A bold woman. She'll be lucky if my people do.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops. Are all Nora as skilled as the two?
I'm not exactly one of them. They managed to push the Karja from their...
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Does it still hurt?
I try not to think about it. It's difficult to explain.
I can't claim to understand. Only empathize.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend?
I've had little chance. I did see him bring...
That stuff's as bitter as salt.
You get used to it, eventually.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my peoples, so I've been teaching him Tanakh. It is heavy with blood, but also with honorable deeds. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well.
I'd be honored. What do Tanakh do to relax? You know, to...
We play strike. Your Oseram friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it. Although he has yet to be... It helps one think strategically. Hones the...
Somehow that still sounds... You said there was something you wanted to talk about?
I've been speaking with Gaia. She mentioned that the Zeniths bind metal with flesh to make themselves stronger. I was wondering if...
You want to make yourself...
Yes. Gaia insists she can help me if I can get the necessary data. She believes these things lie in the place where
They're ancient...
I am not as familiar with old-world machinery as you are.
It might be dangerous. We were lucky to get out of there alive.
I see.
It sounds like this is worth the risk.
By the 10, we shall see it through.
I should get going. I've got a long road ahead.
Should you need reinforcement...
I know who to call. I'll call you when I'm near the Zenith lab. We'll get what you need for that new...
Thank you.
So frustrating. I don't get how she can be so negative all the time. I mean, we're clones of the same woman, and yet... she couldn't be more different from Elizabeth.
I just think she talks a lot. You would too if you knew everything there is to know about her. Everything.
Aloy, it's a long way to the coast. If you need to resupply en route, I suggest stopping in Fall's Edge. It's a lowland clan village southwest of the Grove, in the heart of the jungle.
Got it. Thanks for the advice.
Aloy, it's Kotalo. I've heard that the red scum clogging up the rivers has cleared in much of the lowland clan's territory. But for some reason, the water around their capital, Thornmarsh, remains polluted. Perhaps this is something you could help with.
Yeah, maybe. I'll look into it when I can. There. One of the land god shrines. So said this one sank in a nearby lake. I better stay away from that side. the land god is underneath that rubble. I need to get code. Remove it. This should help you get back on track. That should do it. One down, two to go. Zoe, you there?
I'm here, Aloy.
Had to swim a bit, but I gave the reboot code to So.
Ah, good. We used to celebrate So in the fall, at the beginning of the harvest, with wine made from elderflowers. When I was
Get this from my stash when I need it. Two dead Utaru. And the land god shrine. So said this one broke down amidst a herd of machines. I guess they were leaving offerings to the land god. It looks like something fried them. Whatever did it might still be around. There's the land god. But I'll have to deal with those machines before I install the reboot code. That's all the machines. Time to install this code on that land god.